Hello! In this video, I will demonstrate how to develop a keyword map or list. This is an important first step in any research project. It will help you build a vocabulary you can use for searching on your topic, and it will help you consider the scope of your topic, or what your paper will need to cover. In this example, our research question is, why should animals be used in scientific testing? The specific topic is animal testing, and the general topic is animal rights. So first, I've written a keyword from our specific topic in the center circle. So you can see I've added the word animal testing. In the spokes around the outside of the center circle, I've added words that relate to the main topic. In order to help me brainstorm words that relate to the topic, I can consider 4 questions. First, who are the people or groups affected by the topic? What ideas are related to the topic? Where or when are the places and events important to the topic? And why or how are the factors and processes affecting the topic? So for example, in the top spoke, I've added some of the individuals who might be most affected by this topic. For example, the animals, scientists, and activists. In the next spoke to the right, I've also brainstormed some of the groups who might be affected most by this topic. For example, businesses, or specifically businesses in the cosmetics industry. In the next spoke, going clockwise, I've added some of the ideas that are most related to this topic. Words like ethics or cruelty come to mind easily when thinking about animal testing and animal rights. The where or when question can be difficult for some topics, but I find it helpful to consider legislation or major court cases or even current events cases that have profoundly affected the topic. For example, the Animal Welfare Act would be an important piece of legislation that's affected animal testing. Lastly, words that describe why or how, such as regulations associated with animal testing, would be appropriate here. Of course, you can always add more circles to the diagram if you need them. At first, you may find it difficult to brainstorm all of the keywords that you'll need to fill the diagram, and that's okay. As you begin your research, you'll start to fill in more of the diagram as you come across more and more words in the articles and books that you read. So begin with a keyword list, but keep it close to you so that you can refer to it and add to it as you do your research. Also, it's not necessary to do the keyword list in a diagram form. If it works for you and makes more sense for you, you can also do this as a list in your notebook. If you have any questions about developing your keyword list, ask a librarian for help.